Hi, Sam. Hi, Sandy. Well, over the weekend, we heard from the 7-Eleven clerks who survived this scary encounter. Now we're hearing from the Carson Sheriff's deputy who just so happened to walk inside as the robbery was in progress. He had just ended his shift. He was going in to get a drink. He says it was a right place, right time kind of situation, and his training kicked into gear.
When I stopped by, I saw a vehicle that was already parked there, and I felt it kind of strange. I tried looking inside the windows, but I couldn't see anything much because of the advertisement. And once I opened the door, that's when I realized that there was a armed robbery in progress.
What was going through your mind when you walked inside?
I was honestly surprised. I was surprised that as soon as I opened the door, the robbery was in progress, and the only thing that came to my mind after that was my training tactics that was provided by the Sheriff's Department. After that, it was like it suddenly took over me, and I did what I could to, one, stay alive and make sure that this outcome was resolved peacefully.
And this is the incredible surveillance video showing the moment the would-be robbers stormed the 7-Eleven store, jumped the counter, and threatened the clerks on duty with a gun. No more than a minute later, Deputy Luis Cisneros unknowingly walks inside, realizes what's happening, draws his weapon, and calls for backup. And that's how they were able to arrest the 4 people inside. And while this is all happening, one of the clerks told us he dropped to the ground, threw his wallet and cell phone to the side, and just prayed for his safety. He told us he felt incredibly relieved when he heard the deputy's voice, knowing at that moment he was going to be safe. Deputy Cisneros told us this was a dangerous situation that could have gone a lot of different ways. Listen to what he did immediately afterwards.
The first thing I did was call my wife. I told her I love her, and I just kind of kept talking to her about the scenario, because we always have those what if moments. What if I would have parked somewhere else? What if I would have done something differently? What if? But thankfully, I'm blessed of the outcome.
And within the last week, there have been 7 robberies at 7-Eleven stores across LA and Long Beach. Deputies so far are not saying whether this incident is related to the others in the area. That's the very latest from Carson. I'm Rachel Menitoff. Sandy, Sam, back to you in the studio.